Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
What's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. So excited to have Mr. Sam Miles on with us, a great guy doing some pretty cool things. And first, I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
Well, thanks for having me. It means a lot to me. I've been trying to get this message out there. It's something I feel passionate about. And I believe there's a need. I believe there's a starving audience out there. But until I make this offer, I just won't know.
Well, good. Well, let's hit on it then. Well, if you don't mind, let's just dive into it. I know we talked about your background, but if you don't mind, just sharing a little bit about your background, and so the audience will have an idea of who you are and what it is you do.
Well, I'm a CPA, and I told Chip I don't know what I'm allowed to say when we're recording, but I'm a CPA out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I joke around about CPAs because I say they're the cheapest people in America, and it also stands for couldn't pass again. Because once we get our designation and stuff, we get busy working. And a lot of times we get busy, so busy working. We start our own business, we start working for somebody else. And you're just so busy getting everything done. I was running a CPA firm. I had over 1,000 clients. And just getting the tax returns done on time was a challenge, let alone doing any, forward-thinking tax planning for my clients. And that always was frustrating. The handful that really demanded it, I got it done for. God bless them, because I really enjoyed doing that. But I wish more people took advantage of it. And I think if they understand the way this can help them without threatening any of their existing relationships, I think it'll be a win-win instead of a win-lose. That's something I believe strongly about. Life is not a zero-sum game. For me to win, someone else does not have to lose. If I'm in business, if I don't feel like I'm offering somebody a win-win offer, meaning it solves my problem, it helps me, and it also helps them, I don't want to do it.
So good and so true. Well, just thinking about your journey, what are three things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
Well, I mean, without getting too personal, Chip, I grew up in a Christian family, LDS by name, and it was the 70s. My dad was a disciplinarian of sorts. It was spare the rod, spoil the child. It wasn't that kind of time then. So raising two daughters, and I'll tell you, I did whop one of them on the butt with a brush once. But other than that, I never ever raised any kind of violence in my house, and it meant a lot to me. That's probably my greatest accomplishment, if I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then second to that is probably, my own personal development, finding my own peace in life. I joke around, I think I'm the Zen CPA. I feel like a lot of times I offer therapy services to my clients and make them peaceful with their tax burden more than help them like squirrel away more tax. I'm like, sometimes the best way to handle your taxes is to manage them, not to avoid them. Some problems, when you avoid them, they just get bigger. That's how I feel about taxes. So, yeah. So other than that, helping clients do that, that's been, it's been my own journey. And I think a lot of people either enjoy watching it or they've benefited from it too.
Yeah, so good. Well, just hearing you discuss your journey and uh, talk about the things that you're proud of, I will consider that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. what is your definition of success?
That's a great question, because success, I think, is always defined by the person that's trying to define it. And to that end, Chip, like, we can talk about semantics too here, because anytime we're using the words to describe something like an idea or a feeling of like success, words are going to be like crude tools. We're trying to describe a feeling. Wow. Like how, like for me, it's like success. What would I say success feels like? It's like, for a dad, it would be the first time your child's playing like pitch sports and they hit the ball themselves. Like, cause like you can stand there, have your hands on the bat and teach them how it feels to hit the ball. When they do that themselves, like, they own that moment. They now know they can do something they didn't do before. Like, that to me is the feeling of success, both as the child hitting the ball and as the parent watching the child do it for the first time, having put forth the effort to teach a child that. Like, that transference of knowledge, to me, that's success.
So good. So good. Well, I'd love for you to get an opportunity to talk about, your company. I know you said you're really passionate and you shared some principal things, but talk to us about, what you and your company do, and let us know where people can go follow you and check you out.
So we are launching a whole new endeavor, like literally as we speak. It's been feedback. So I opened a CPA firm decades ago, and got as busy as I could be. And like I told Chip before, I feel like in this instance, like, my business served my ego, my need to be important. And then about 6 years ago, I got divorced. And taking stock of my life, I realized that, I did put some priorities in the misorder and started retooling my life. Part of that retooling was to merge my business in with Guardian CPAs. You can find us there, and we do the Augusta rule. We do a little coaching with that. But we're launching a CFO services, and there we're contracting with whoever you're using currently to do your taxes. If you don't have somebody you want to use us, we'll have you go with Guardian. If you don't like that experience, we'll put you with another one until we find one that does, because different people work with different people different ways. I get that. And I understand being frustrated with different work styles. And that's a big part of why I'm starting to offer these CFO services. A lot of my clients are like, look, we just want to deal with you. We'll put up with whatever. We just want to deal with you. And I'm like, this is silly. Maybe I just need to change my offer and pivot a little bit. And as we start doing this, as I started talking to my clients, even like old clients that were clients of mine when I merged in with Guardian, but it like left and moved on, I started reaching out to them, and they're like, yeah, that's something I would sign up for. Sam, I want that. Yes, please. And so we're doing more of a CFO service, and we do the Augusta rule where we rent your house, and that comes from Augusta, Georgia, the Masters tournament. And they lobbied Congress so they can rent out their houses to the golfers and the businesses that come in for the golf tournament, but it's not taxable to them as individuals. So if you have your own company, we can rent out your house. We'll do your corporate minute meetings. We'll coach you on some of the things that we think you ought to be doing on the deep dive. And we do it as a more of a proactive way. We'll bring in the CPA that you're using to do your taxes, your estate planning attorney. Maybe you're getting ready for a transition it to the next, generation, or however you're going to do it. Like, you got to buy, sell something. We can help you out with that without threatening any of your existing relationships, because I promise you, if your CPA was like me, he cares a lot about you. He knows a lot about you. You probably don't want to lose that history. But if we can give him support to take better care of you, I think most CPAs are looking for a little bit of extra help. I know I would have been threatened by it if my clients would have came and said this, but when I can walk them through how our business model works, they can see we want to help you get things transitioned from where you are to where you want to be, and then put you back on a maintenance mode. Your CPA can handle that. We don't want this to be a long-term engagement. We
That's
want
so
to be there to
good.
help you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. Well,
And if your CPA is busy, because I know I was busy, and they might get a little bit upset, but once they realize they're not going to lose you as a client, because they care about you too. They really do. I promise you they do. If they've been taking care of you for any length of time, they really care about you.
so good. Well, again, I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to interview on the Success Chronicles. I truly appreciate it, and I wish you continued success.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to reach out, they can always send me an email. It's rentmyhome@guardiancpa.com. Again, rentmyhome@guardiancpa.com. That will get you in touch with me. We can schedule meetings. We usually do a 15 to 20-minute meeting for free if people reach out. We'd love to help people reach success. That's part of what I see success is transferring that knowledge.
So good. We can't keep that to ourselves. We got to help others.
That's right. Don't put your light under a bushel.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Well,
gotta put that light out. Let other people shine.
yes, sir. Well, thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless.
God bless. Thanks, Jim.
Go get it.